Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here. Hope you're all doing well and finding time to do things that you love to do. So I'm just bobbing in again, just showing you where I'm up to with the Shabby Romance Journal. Couldn't think what the name if it was then. You'll have to excuse me. I'm just not wired up right today. So when I left, I said I would be back doing some processes, but I have been crafting for the last couple of days on other projects, but in between I've been doing some bits of this journal as well. So I have been doing little bits, and I'm sorry because I said I would take you along and show you the process as I was doing it, but it hasn't been the right time to do recording. You know, when you're recording things, if you have your own channel and you're recording things, you need to have your own space, your own quiet time to be able to do it. And I haven't had any of that, so I haven't been able to get with the camera switched on. So I've just done some bits of it. I will go through now and just show you quickly what I've done. I won't go through everything in full detail. I'll do that at the final flip through. But just show you what I've done. And then just today I'm just going to finish off a couple of pockets that I'd started. So as you can see, I haven't done anything at all with the cover. So inside, I think you'd seen this envelope. I'd done the envelope flip thing. And I've decided it's going to go here at the front, but I haven't decided if it's going to go into a pocket or what yet, but there we go. So what I've done here is I've made a pocket from this broderie anglaise. I'm just checking that I'm in focus. So I've made a pocket with this broderie anglaise lace. I have stenciled some floral motif onto that coffee dyed paper, just to give it a little bit of something. So you've still got lots of journal space there. And then for now, I've just put a postcard and a little bit of ephemera in there. That won't be the final version, but there it is. And I think I might put a little cluster or something on the front of here. I haven't quite decided yet. This page, you'll see that there's a little bit of a scrap of paper there. It's because I've hand stitched something on the other side and I wanted to cover the hand stitching over. So this is going to need something here because I can't just have that. I might just stamp on there actually and leave it as it is, but we'll see. So on this page, what I've done, I've just put this, I had this little lace edging left over. So I've just done it as a little fabric flap, and I will be putting something else on top of here. Just to finish it off a little bit. I'm going to leave the page as it is because that's nice journaling space. You'd seen this and I'd glued it, but the glue wasn't taking as easily, so I did stitch down the edge of that lace, and there's just a little card underneath there. Here is something, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, so I've just clipped it into this page. I've got these frames, these little frames, and I just wanted to put it on the page like that, and I've just put on this vintage image of this lady, but I don't know if it's staying on that page yet, but it's there just so that it's there visible for me. Excuse me. This page is the flip out that I was doing. So it's heavy cardstock. I've put some vintage book page and this postcard on the front of there. It flips over. I've put a pocket in here. This is just Amazon packaging that I've stitched around and put that in. You can journal on the top of that pocket. You can fit things in, and then I've just collaged this digital paper with one of the vintage romantic ladies. This again is the Amazon packaging with some digital script paper. I've stitched around the edge of it, and it is a pocket, so you can fit something in the back of there. some more stenciling on that page, collaging. I don't know if I've collaged, but I've collaged on a few of the pages. Nothing on there. I've put some washi tape down the centre just to strengthen that. This is the decoupage with the napkin, and I've made that into a pocket. Put this lace on the edge here, so there's a deep pocket on that page. Some more collaging. I think I'd done those before though. This I've just clipped it to that page because I don't know where to put it yet. It's just an altered paper clip. Here is some digital paper that I'm going to make into a tuck spot, but it needs decorating. It needs something because that page is too bland, so I need to do something with that double page. Here I've put some gesso on top of there. I love the feel of gesso on top of there, so it's nice for journaling on, but again it needs decorating. Some more stenciling again. What else have I done? Here is a tuck spot that I've created from this. Let me find it and I'll show it to you. What have I done with it? The thing is, I've tidied, and when you tidy up you can't find anything. So this tuck spot is made from this cluster that I made quite a while ago using up all the scraps that I had in a box, and I did it on book pages. So I just did a length of book pages and then put all my scraps that I had on top. I've kept the edges straight on it, and then I've just stitched it randomly so that it's all fixed in properly, and every now and again I just cut some off of it. Sometimes what I will do, I will put some bits of fabric here, like I might do this, I might do that. Just build up the clusters on it so that you can utilise it better. These are little fabric clusters that I made the other night whilst watching TV. They're to go in or on the front. They're just this voile netting, some linen fabric underneath, and I've just cut them. If I scrunch them up, I keep meaning to wet them and then scrunch them, then you get this lovely nice shape to them. So they will go on different pages. There's different sizes, some that I've used distress ink on the edges of. This has got sequins and a little bling in the middle. This one's just got a, what do you call them, with a butterfly things on the back, can't remember the name of it. A little pearl thing, all voile netting, and some of the lace underneath so that when it's on the page it looks really pretty. So they're going to have a place inside of this journal. I've done another lace pocket and just put some things in. I've fed some gold ribbon through the loops in the lace. What else have I done? Some more collage. Here I've done two large pockets, and tucked inside are a couple of guest checks and the receipts off the bottom of the guest checks because they wouldn't fit in. They were too tall, so I've taken them out but just left them in there. So they need some collage or some pockets or something on the front of those, yeah. And again, some more washi tape to strengthen the middle of there. Some more collage work. You'd seen that, but I put some doily on that page just to give the page a little bit more interest. What am I up to now? Here I'd done some collage work on that page, and then I've collaged this pocket. It's got some vintage book page, some lace, one of these little rose clusters, and then tucked behind is a little journal card. It's got coffee stained paper on the back of it. Here is the pocket that it was loose when we were here last, and I've just put this little bit of a lace cluster on top of there. Another pocket, and I've left it at a diagonal. I liked it rather than just square on like this. And I've collaged some vintage book page and some more of this digital script stitched around the edges of there. Excuse me please, this cough will not leave me. So that's a nice little tag. Some more stenciling and stamp. This is stenciling, this is stamping, this is a Tim Holtz stamp. Where am I? Here in the centre of this signature, I've put these 2 pockets. I've gessoed the coffee stained paper. It's got the washi tape down the middle. I were going to put green pockets in, but I didn't. I chose these instead. These are the pockets I'm going to just put some clusters on the front of here, just to give it a little bit more detail. What else? I don't think there's much else in here. This is another altered paper clip. Some more collage work. Come on, that's it. And I made another envelope. It still needs finishing off a little bit. So I've made this from this A4 digital print. I have just put some scrap digital paper inside of there. There's a pocket. I haven't put anything in yet, but there's a large pocket here. Open it up and there's some note paper, some coffee stained pages here. I've just put a little bit of lace there, some digital paper. It just needs the fastener onto there, and then again that's going to go on this page somehow. I don't know how it's going to fit, whether I put a piece in and it just tucks in, or a pocket on the bottom and it tucks into the pocket. I don't know. So I'm going to do these, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these 2 rose tags. These are freebies from Artie Mays, and I'm just going to, come on, I'm going to get some bits. Let me find some little bits here from a little bits box. I think what we might use, let's see how wide this is. It's that way actually. I don't know if this is going to be okay. It's not really tall enough, is it, that? So we shan't be using that. What about some of this? I love this, it's so soft, this netting. So I could use some of that netting on there and put that over, or I could use some cheesecloth. Let's have a look which one I prefer. I think I prefer this voile. So I'm going to put some of that underneath. I'm going to try and take the applique off. I want to try and save the applique for other things. Let's have a see. No, I don't. It just vanishes, doesn't it? There. What if? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for this cough, but COVID for you. The virus that just keeps giving. Yeah, I'm going to use some book page. So I'm just going to tear along the bottom. It's so fragile, is this paper. A vintage book page, French book page. I'm not sure it's wide enough now, that. So we're going to just there we go. So I'm just going to distress around the edges of this book page just to give it some definition around the edges. You have to be really careful because it's so fragile. It tears so easily. So I've been out today. I've been out with a girlfriend. We haven't seen each other since before Christmas. For one reason or another, we've both had other things on. I've of course been unwell with the COVID, so that stopped us going out for a couple of weeks. So we've been out, had a mooch around the shops. Not that there are many where we live, but it's nice just to have a look. Lots of little independent shops because we're on a tiny island. The big stores don't come. We have a couple of stores. We have supermarkets, big supermarkets, but other than that, it don't happen. And then I'm going to put some glue on here. I'm just going to randomly put a big blob on here. There we go. And then this, and I'm going to scrunch it a little bit just to give it a little bit of sticking to my fingers. So there. So yeah, so we've had a nice mooch around the shops and then went to there's a new cafe bar opened in town. That's quite nice. Overlooking the harbour. So it's been a nice morning, early afternoon. I've been having tests at the doctor's. I'm not unwell, but I've been having some tests at the doctor's. So backwards and forwards to the doctors, to the hospitals. We're so lucky, really, with basic healthcare here. You know, access to GPs and the hospitals. There's no long waiting lists. It's just a problem if it's something major. You have to go off the island. You have to go to Athens or Rhodes. Then of course it's not as easy. But for basic things, we're really lucky. So, just gives a little bit more definition to that pocket. This may need a little bit more glue. I got some different glue yesterday, but I'm not convinced it's ideal. But we shall see. Okay, so we need a little bit more off the edge of there. There we go. And I'll distress it again, the edges. So that's that. I need a little bit more of the I'm sorry, I stopped talking when I'm concentrating, don't I? I've realised. Let's have a little piece of this. You don't throw anything away, you know, like this tiny little piece, because it'll go underneath something different. So again, I'm just going to squidge this glue onto here. I think this glue is better than the glue that I was using last time I was on the video, but it's not perfect. I am going to have to give in and order some online. Even though the delivery charges are ridiculous. But hey ho, if you want nice things, you've got to pay for them, haven't you? And here's the rose. These are lovely, aren't they? These rose tags, labels. And there we go. I've just had a video call from my daughter and my granddaughter, and they've had snow. They live in the north of England, and they've had snow. And my granddaughter, she's 2 in March. She's been playing out in the snow. She absolutely loves it. And they came inside, and my daughter took her wet clothes off, but then she wouldn't get dressed again. So I've just had a video call watching her mum trying to chase around getting her some clothes on, but she was having none of it. It's funny when it's not you having to do it. So then it needs 2 pieces of ephemera in here, but I don't know what I'm going to put in. Just put something in for now. And then I'll just put in these. They won't be staying in, I don't think, but it's just to give me an idea of what needs doing. So they're 2 complete pockets. Very good. Quite happy with those. I may, in fact, I might just do it now while I'm thinking. Where's my stamp? Just going to stamp this script stamp on. This is one of Tim Holt's, and I bought it and didn't realise it was called Reflections, and I should have known, but the text is reversed. But you don't really see it. It's just to give you a little bit of a something there. So that's that done. That's come away, is that? See, these need stitching yet. I'm not going to glue it. I'll do it when I'm stitching and gluing. So that's that finished. I may, let's have a look what else. I'll just do one more pocket whilst we're here. I don't know what I'm doing with that. That colour looks nice with that pink, doesn't it? So I could. How can I utilise this? Pardon me. I'm trying to think while I'm... what if I just do a pocket here. And her there. No, I don't like that. She's too big to go in the pocket unless I do a pocket bigger. No, I don't like that. Don't like that there. Don't like that there. But what I may do is do this pocket here. That looks nice there, doesn't it, with that? So we'll have that there. I'll just distress around the edges. These papers were again freebies from Artimaze, from Andrea at Artimaze. I'm going to stitch around the edge of there, so I'll just put you on pause while I do that. And so there, oops, sorry, I'm wobbling you. I have stitched around the edge of it, and I've actually glued it in. Then you didn't have to watch that boring little bit there. So that's it glued in, and then that's quite nice there. That's a romantic one, isn't it? Let's give it some more. I've lightly done that. And it needs something behind. What does it need behind? What do you think, folks? I'm going to do that. I'm going to just take a little bit off there. And just do the edges. And to glue this onto here. There we are. And then I'm going to glue, but I'm only going to glue 3 sides of this. 1, 2, 3. So 3 sides. So that makes a little pocket. Find a little something to go in there. There. Just so that I don't remember that's a pocket. There's 2 there. In fact, there's 3. If I just put those in. Oh, I'll just put one in to remind me that that's a pocket. And then something into here. Okay, just to remind me. So for today, I think that's it. I think we've had a quick look through where I'm up to now, and we've made this pocket and decorated, where are they? I can't remember which signature they're in, not this one, there they are. And decorated these 2 with the voile trim, these lovely little rose labels. We've done a little bit of stamping and stitching, and that's it for today. So enjoy the rest of your day, doing whatever you're doing. Be blessed and be safe. Take care. Bye.